Welcome back, everybody. It's your favorite video game addict Drillith, bringing you another episode of Realm Grinder. If this sort of content brings you any enjoyment, go ahead and like the video. And if you want to make sure to stay on top of all of my new upcoming videos, go ahead and subscribe and turn on the notifications. With all that out of the way, let's get into it today. Like I said, we're playing Realm Grinder again. Last time we kind of looked at the elves. This time we're going to be looking at the angels. So let's go ahead and not be buying 10, just be buying 1. Buy up a couple farms. Buy up a couple inns. We'll go ahead and start helping them click through. We'll upgrade my farms. We do got a few different upgrades this time. Maybe because, you know, it's played a little bit or something. I don't know. I did already go ahead and buy the gem, so I'm getting a little bit of extra production, which is nice. Let's go ahead and upgrade our inns to 5 so we can buy better beds. Keep clicking away until we can buy some better beds. How much they cost? Quite a bit. Let's do tax collection. Because this time I believe we are going to try to work the Angel Alliance and see how quickly we can do like tax collection if we just do them over and over again. Base clicker gives me some additional coins. We'll do tax collection. Do we save up to 2,500? I think we buy some blacksmiths. Get them to 5. Up our clicker again. Because now our clicker is worth 50, and we're getting almost 200 a second. Tax collection's worth 5 grand. Don't want to spend that. I want to save up and get my good deed. Might take a second. We're just going to kind of wait until we get it, because we're right close. We'll get our good deed, and then we can go back to upgrading some of our buildings until we get enough angel coins. Click, 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 click. Alright, good deed. Proof of good deed. Awesome. Now, we need to look at the fairies. Affiliating yourself with the fairy faction will usually improve the output of No, not the fairies, angels. Affiliating yourself with the angel faction will grant you nearly unlimited spell power and the ability to take advantage of it directly. That's what we're looking for. So, I'm going to go ahead and click away until I get enough angel coins. So, we'll be back momentarily. Okay, we got enough for the angel trade treaty. Let's go ahead and do that up. Now, increase mana regen based on the amount of buildings you own. Increase the protection of all buildings based on spells cast this game. Also increase angel coins found by 500%. Increase faction coin based on the amount of active spells. Huh. It's a little bit of a weird one. Let's get some more mana regen. Let's actually do these ones. And then mana regen. Can't buy any of those anytime soon. That I should be able to buy real quick here. What's it do for me? Increased royal exchange bonus by additional 1%. Okay. All that seems too expensive at the moment. So now, I don't want to do angel coins. I just want to buy up all of these guys. So my production goes up a little bit. And then I can start trying to get 5 of these. Awesome. And then I can look at start trying to get 5 of these. Really need to get this one by the amount of buildings you own. So that could make it much quicker. Keep tax collection going. Upgrade my buildings. Click away. Click, click, click. Can we get 5 of these purchased? Sure can. We'll go back to clicking. I think Wizard's Towers are going to be a moment until I get enough to do all that. I really need to get that, so I need 50 million. I need to get to that million mark. We'll get there. What's this? Increase production of all buildings by 120 times your mana regen rate for 20 seconds. Mana regen is still really low. We can go ahead and buy that one. Might as well buy that one. And go back to clicking. So, we need to save up enough to get Wizard's Towers to level 5. We need to find a way to get our production up enough that 50 million is doable. But until we get to that point, we're going to go click away. So we're going to click away until we can get maybe Wizard Tower up, Cathedral, maybe some of these. So we're going to go back to clicking, and we'll be back momentarily. Alright, well that was a lot of clicking. I did manage to get all of my angel tokens to get my silver upgrades. So spells cast count 100% more. I don't know exactly what that means. They double up in production or something? Decrease the cost of spells by 50%. Also increase offline spell cast amount multiplicatively based on your offline mana regen. I don't even know what that means. Multiplicatively increase mana regen by 50%. So yeah, my mana regen's gonna go up quite a bit. Not anywhere close to saved up on there. So I think it is just going to Royal Exchange, buy up everything I can. Got that up to 17,000 a second. That's a pretty good little rate. My clips are up to 275. Let's go ahead and buy up quite a few buildings. Again, the idea is to go to 5. Cool, I can finish those 2 off. Upgrade that one. Getting almost 100,000 a second. My clicks are worth 1,000. That's helpful. We'll do some tax collection. Gives me a good chunk. What does this one do? Increase the production of all buildings based on the amount of buildings you own. Alright, well let's go to Smart. Start buying up some of these littler ones. I mean, I guess until it costs like 50? Yeah, until it costs like 50. That's up and over. I mean, that's up and over, but whatever. 500,000, huh? 5 million, huh? Pretty big increase, though. I buy some of these lower upgrades. Nothing else I can buy. Maybe we'll just take everything up to 1 million. Yeah, it's gotta have a 1 million marker on it. That's what we're gonna do. Alright, there's everything up to 1 million. I'm getting now about 250,000 a second, which is nice. This probably pushed me up over 250,000, yep. And then don't buy the angels, leave the angels alone. Get a little bit better on my clicker. Oh, that was huge for my clicker. Nothing else to be bought right now. I think 50 million is like the next goal for upgrades. You need that mana regen up. Which that brings me pretty close. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy my stuff, even though I really was saving for that. It's okay. It's okay. No more real upgrades to be buying. Yeah, nothing that's anywhere close to purchasable. That's 500 billion I'm not going to get to. 50 million is the next closest thing I can get to. They're worth about 11 million a pop. So, I'm going to sit here until we get to 50 million. Shouldn't take long. I don't do much by clicking, but I figure I might as well. I'll help out a little bit and get some of those faction coins. Might as well do that. And we'll sit here. We're real close to 50 million, so we'll just sit here. That way we can see this upgrade bought right away. So this game is very, obviously idly, very incremental. You do only get these buildings. I thought maybe it would give us like another set of buildings, but this is kind of it for buildings, which is okay. It is what it is. I have not gotten through like all the upgrades. The other day when we played the elves, I thought for sure like I was pretty decently far into the game, but this game has a lot more depth than I originally thought. Because I only got the one gem out of it. So I was nowhere close to being like super powerful. But we do have enough for this. Now increased mana regen. So now our mana is going to come back extremely quickly. And I can do this tax collection quite a bit, which will allow us to buy up all this good stuff. Let's go back and buy one citadel. See if I'm anywhere close to getting the 5 of them. Not quite. I'm getting 500,000 a second, so it shouldn't really take too long. With this giving me 15 million apiece. There we go. Now we're up to the 5. How much to increase it? 146 million? It's a lot. So increase the production of all buildings based on the amount of buildings you own. So we get 88% increase, whereas a flat 18 million. So I go from 600k to 1.1, so I'm going to get 600k for 20 seconds. So it'd be 6 mil, it'd be 12 mil. This is actually better. And that's got to be because of the production. So I can cast that and then cast tax collection a couple times. And that'll give me quite a bit. 500 million coins. Increase the production of all buildings based on spells cast in this game. Also increase angels' coins found by a significant amount. So it's nice to cast this. What is this? Increase production of all buildings by 120 times your mana regenerate for 20 seconds. That's quite a bit. Let's save up for this and see how much I really get. Because those are both for 20 seconds. That's 120 times. So it's 1945, and it's only 88. Big difference. The clicking I don't care about. I'm not a huge clicker. The elves were the clicking alliance. So let's go ahead and do this. And I'm getting 12 million a second. That's a lot. And what happens if I do... Oh, I can cast this on top of that and get 370 million a shot. Well, that's the way to do it. Oh, I did get a cast one more time. Gets me up to 1 billion. Awesome. What is this? Give random faction coins based on your faction coin find chance for each other spell you cast while God's hand is active. Okay, it's only 1 million. It's cheap. You're relatively cheap. Now increase production of all buildings based on spells cast in this game. So my production goes from 826 to 1.1. That's pretty good. And our mana regen goes up based on the amount of buildings I own. So let's keep making sure to buy buildings. So I get it like 4 times if I do this first, but this is so expensive to do. Should wait till we're pretty well full. So this is based strictly on my mana regen, so I need to find a way to increase mana regen. Mana regen is based on the buildings I own. So we'll do that. And then we'll wait and we'll cast this tax collection. See, it's worth like almost, there it goes. There it's worth 700. 700 mil each time I cast it. And eventually, I hope to get that mana regen even higher. Awesome. Well, we'll just buy up all this stuff. 5 billion coins. There's a lot of angels. The rest of the stuff seems a little bit out of reach. What is this one? Increase faction coin find chance based on the amount of active spells. Okay. And then we'll go into here. We'll buy all of them up. Not angel. We'll buy all of them up except for angel. Gives me to 1.5 a second. That's pretty good this early, I think. And we can go back through and say everything under a $500,000 or $500 million. So there we go. That's pretty expensive at this point. That's already expensive. Oh, but it wants 50 of them. Sure. Go ahead and take it. That's pretty relatively cheap. 10 of them. 10 of them. There's some more. Give me more of those. Our production is drastically increasing. Let's go some of these, some of those. We can increase these quite a bit. 1.8 million. Lots of these little things now. Wizard Tower production, horse production, better beds, better farmers. Buy some more. Give me that. How much? 161 a second. Buy that up. We'll do some tax collection. Yeah, see now I'm up to 26. I just need to keep buying buildings. Because I buy buildings, it increases my mana regen, and then this increases my building production a lot while I do that. Alright, yeah, it's all about buying buildings. What does this do? Increase faction coin find chance based on the amount of active spells. That's not great. Use that. You need to get 500 more angels. And all that seems a little bit out of reach currently. Even gaining 8 million a second, which is pretty darn big. All of these 10s, so it wants 60 blacksmithers. I don't understand that. Let's just look at the buy 10s. Anything under $1 billion. And it looks like I can do a lot of the blacksmith stuff. Increase that. Anything under $1 billion, I said, right? We'll do that, and then we'll do tax collection here. Oh, I got enough coins. Awesome, I can unlock the gold ones. We'll do tax collection while this still is up. We'll cast it again for 7 billion a time. We'll have to buy this weapon thing. Oh, I missed it. It was not worth nearly as much because my other spell was not active. We'll have that, and we'll have that, and then we'll go look to see what cost under $1 billion for 10 of them. Looks like I need to start buying some of these lower ones that don't have any. Get it up to 5. Can I get you up to 5? Almost. Give it just a little bit more time and we will. We'll cast this. We'll probably be right on top of it. Yeah, I can buy my 5th one now, but let's do the tax collection. Buy the 5th one. See what of this stuff I can go ahead and buy. See, am I going to get tax collection? Yep, going to get tax collection again, so we can go ahead and buy that. Cool, I'm up to, still, up to 185 million a second. My clicks are worth 9 million a piece. That's pretty good. We are going to go on a clicking spree. Don't really know what I'm doing clicking other than just trying to increase my building count. Which is mostly via just production. I can get up to 5 billion when I have that cast. We definitely need more buildings. Even some of the lower end buildings would be helpful, because each building increases the mana regen. And that's what it's all about, is doing this tax collection in the midst of God's hand being up. Because for so much more. 50 billion. Spells cast count 100% more. So we're going to do that. Don't really know what it quite gave me. Huh. Did it increase? Don't know. Do not know. We'll cast it. Still get up to there. Still, they'll seem about the same. 183 billion? That's what it gave me. I don't know. I don't know what that one did. The silver one? Spells cast count 100% more. Maybe I should have looked before I did it. See what, like, this was worth. The 2764. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. What's the next one? Decrease the cost of all spells by 50%. Also increase offline spell cast amount. But to do that, I think I gotta get like the auto casting thing going on. And I don't have that yet, and I don't know how to get that. I don't know. What do you need? I thought you was, you need 5 trillion, 50 trillion. So I'm not getting any of those anytime soon. Right, currently I think it's all about building buildings. I wanted to do, I got my 1 trillion already. We'll go ahead and build this Hall of Legends. Can I get 5 of them? It's gonna be hard. Nope, I'm 1 short. That's okay. I'll be up there in no time. Yeah, 350 billion. Nah, it won't take me no time. Just need to get my mana back. Once I get my mana back, it'll fly. I'm getting 1 billion a second. So these angels are kind of nice, because this God's Hand is really cool. The spells are cool. You just can't cast them constantly. The angels are getting me close, and I think once I decrease the cost of all spells by 50%, I'm going to really be able to cast spells like none other. I'll be able to do tax collection every 5 seconds, even if it is a weaker one. Because it'll cost me about 100. Well, actually, it'll be closer to like every 4 seconds I'll be able to cast tax collection. Until I can, though, I'm not going to be saving up this 5 trillion, I don't think. I want to do Hall of Legends, plus 40 trillion, increase the production of Hall of Legends by 75, and increase the production of all other buildings by 0.25% for each trophy you unlock, which is 14% of the trophies. It's not bad. Not as bad at all. How much am I getting? I'm getting 1.1 trillion. It's pretty good. Get 2 tax collections. I think I'm only going to get the 2 cast, which is okay. Yeah. There we go. I should be able to cast like crazy. So we'll wait till my mana goes pretty well full. While I'm doing that, do I go back to Smart Buy? Sure. Let's get 5 of those and 5 of those. 10 of those, 30 of those, 40 of those. Sure. New stuff came up over here. Can't quite buy it all. But we can do this and then just cast tax collection over and over and over. It's a nice little way to get some money. We'll see how much I came out with. Yeah, quite a bit. Awesome. That's the way to do that. How far off are these? That's 50 trillion. That increases my mana regen by a lot. And this increases based on my mana regen. So 50 trillion is the next goal. Increase building production? Yeah, because that's based on building production. So the angel is very spell heavy in building production, which really all I've seen so far. I guess there's assistance that you could increase if there is an alliance that increases assistance. That would be pretty cool, I guess. But other than that, that's kind of your 3 main ways to collect, is through building, clicking, and assistance. Speaking of, let's do some tax collection. Yeah, let's do some definite tax collection. I need 50 trillion. I mean, we're halfway there pretty quickly. Yeah, got quite a bit. Oh, see, now all of a sudden I'm getting 7 gems as compared to last time when I got 1. So maybe I am glad that I came out of that angel or the elf alliance, because this angel alliance seems to be much better. I don't know what I'm really doing different. It's the same kind of thing. I mean, I'm casting God's Hand as compared to the clicky thing, where I get more when I click, but if I want to buy this last one, I do. I think I need to buy that last one. Let's drain all my mana. Not doing that. We're looking for that one, which we should have here momentarily. Yeah, we're pretty close. By the time this God's Hand buff is over, there we go. Mana regen is 36 a second. Awesome. And this now increases building production by 4,396%, which is nice. Oh, and since I've been casting this, I'm getting faction coins. Yeah, I get 12 faction coins every time I cast tax collection while God's Hand is up. So now that I know I've got all of the upgrades unlocked, I'm going to head and spend my angel tokens, and I kick myself in the butt if I get more, if I need more later. But for right now, that's what we're doing. 4 billion a second. Let's cast that. Takes me to 200 billion. Gives me 5 trillion a cast. And I can almost cast it non-stop. Whew, 6 trillion a cast. Nice. Alright, now I'm going to wait for the new thing to come up, and we'll get you. Some of this stuff's really expensive. We actually need to do legendary representatives. See, I'm already back up to that many angel coins. Yes, I'm sure I want to buy them. I do get a lot of angel coins. Yeah, every time I cast this, you can see my coins just going crazy. Unlocked a new trophy. Something about mana. I don't know what it was. Mana something. Wasn't a secret one. Mana abuser? That's what it was. It was mana abuser. I don't know where it is. Doesn't matter. It was somewhere. Yes, I'm intrigued. I want to find it. Is that... Nope. Alchemist Lab. I don't have an Alchemist Lab, so your buildings must be different based on which alliance you go through, because some of these I don't have at all. I don't see the mana abuser that I just unlocked. It doesn't matter. Does not matter at all. And combine here. That one. Oh, that was a big increase. I guess my click here rewards. That's not bad. Clicker rewards. Almost got up to 1 billion per click. Still nothing like this. That's kind of ridiculous the way you can do that. It definitely is it's an amazing way to make coin. Let's see if I can't get this up anymore. It's based on buildings made. So let's just do the buy 10. And anything under like 100 billion. Yeah, anything under like 100 billion. I'm unlocking all sorts of stuff. Ooh, that got really expensive. What'd I say? Anything under 100 billion? Okay. Let's see what my production is after all of this. 11 billion a second, that's not bad. Let's buy some of these. Back up to just the one row. Do this some more. Awesome, up to 40 a second, so every 2 seconds essentially. Every 2.5 seconds I can cast. This is definitely the way to go, I think. Alright, well, my mana come back. 500 billion coins. Let's just see what Smart Buy does. Let's buy 50 of these, huh? Okay. So buy 10 of these, 10 of these. There's the next bed upgrade. There's the next blacksmith upgrade. There's the next blacksmith upgrade. There's the warrior barrack upgrade. Did I get to two? Oh, there it is. Was it 150 or 160? I couldn't really tell. So there's Warrior Barracks. To me, it seems like it should be 150. We'll see if we can't get this one. So there's 140, there's my 150, and there it goes in. So all of them come up with 150? Oh, can't buy them. Ran out of gold. That's okay. Let's just go make a whole bunch more gold. Yeah. Let's just make a whole bunch more. I like that. I like that a lot. So yeah, at 150, it looks like I can buy up some of these. I'm getting like $1 billion a click, I guess. Come back in here because I'm getting way too many of these coins. Buy 4, 3, 4. Yes, exchange them. Because I don't think I haven't seen a reason to need them yet. Humpty Dumpty Dumpty Dum. I like this a lot better than the clicking method of the elves I played last night. That was mind-numbing. It was horrible. My finger still hurts this morning. Let's buy up some of these upgrades. So up to 5,000 times. We need to get that to like, if we can get that to 100, I could literally just sit here and click on tax collection while that's up. Which would be very nice. Let's keep buying up royal exchanges. Because I guess that's the thing to do. It's all about owning buildings with this guy. So we gotta own some buildings. What is this? All neutral building production by 100%. I think these are neutrals. That's neutral as well. I think that's what the deal is, and they're all in blue, so they're good buildings. And that increases all neutral production. Cast spells. That's definitely the way to do it. Awesome. So this is just an upgraded version of Call to Arms, I think. God's Hand is just upgraded Call to Arms. Based on the amount of buildings you own, and this is based on the amount of mana regen, which my mana regen is significantly better. I just keep collecting. Really need to spend it. On making more buildings, so my mana regen goes up. Because this is the loophole on this one, on this alliance with this faction of angels. It's definitely all about casting spells, which it said it was. So it's not like we're discovering anything groundbreaking here. We're just doing what the game tells us to. We're up to 73 crystals. Alright, that's a lot better than the one I fought for yesterday. We're going to step away, do some clicking, because it's worth 2.4 billion a time, which ain't bad. We're going to step away. We're going to cast this up real quick before we step away. We're going to go grab another glass of water. And when we come back, we'll see what new buildings we want to upgrade. We need to kind of be looking at these. Increase max mana based on time spent as good in this reincarnation. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to get some more mana. Spell durations are increased by 50%, and increase the production of all buildings based on mana regen. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is all going to come together pretty well. What is this? Increase the production of all buildings by 1% per assistant you own. Assistant trade union. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do this. Plop, 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 plop. Hey, I'm up to a QA coin. That is awesome. I have a QA coin. Long white beards. That's 50 QA. That was 5 QA. That was the closest one. Increase max mana, which would be really helpful. I get a lot more tax collections cast. I think for the moment we are going to increase mana production by upgrading some of these buildings. Anything under like a trillion. Not smart. We'll just do the 10 so we know that everything's kind of on the same playing field. Anything under a half a trillion. Well, a lot of those. A few of those. Okay, there's half a trillion. 900 trillion, 100 and... Whoa. You're really cheap. Must not have gotten this far last time. I'm a half a trillion. You're still a billion. You get you upgraded to the trillion level. There you go. You upgraded to the trillion level. You upgraded to the trillion level. I said half a trillion is where I wanted to be at? Nice. What is this? Increase all good building production by 100%. It's helpful. Cheap. 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 All that stuff was super duper cheap. That's actually pretty cheap too. So let's go and do our nice little money grab here. We're horrible governors. All we do is collect taxes. I did get this almost up to 50% though, which was nice. So we can go ahead and buy up some of this stuff. Definitely buying that one. I mean, I might as well buy this one. Buy up that one, and then save up my 5 QA, which I really don't think will take too long. That cast is 4 times for a QA. I can cast it quite a few times while that's down, because I'm getting it. Yeah, I can cast it almost 2 seconds. I can cast it 10 times. Alright, we'll wait till that comes back, because it's not worth nearly as much if it's not up and active. I wonder if I couldn't cast, and then cast these, and how much they would get up to. So it only cost me 200 mana. Let's try that. Cast that. Currently at 227. Cast that. Oh yeah. That's a little trickier. Should have been doing that from the get-go. Oh, you have unlocked automatic casting. You can use this feature to simplify and automate the casting of your spells. That looks like a must. Allow auto-casting of spells. To activate it, use the buttons in the spell tooltip or by control-clicking them. If you set a spell in automatic cast mode, it will be fired automatically as soon as you have enough mana. If you have multiple spells in auto-cast mode, the cheapest will be cast first. Later in the game, you will unlock more auto-casting options, which will allow you to better manage your spells while idle. While offline, spells are not cast. Instead, increase your mana production amount by 10% of your mana regen per second. While offline spells are not cast, instead, increase your mana produced amount by 10% of your mana. Oh, so it just ups that, I guess? Well, let's go ahead and buy this. It's cheap. Let's go ahead and buy these. Yes. So, how do I auto-cast them? Control-click to set it on auto-cast. So if I cast that, and then just Control-click it, it'll cast it anytime it can. Which I mean is nice, but I need to cast the other ones first. So really, that's not all that. I really just need to be auto-casting that whenever I can. So my production goes up. And in turn I'll be able to cast these manually, I guess. That's crazy the amount of mana I have, though. Still not up to 50 a second, but we're getting there. Let's go ahead and buy max of all these. Yes, I want to spend my angel tokens. Not much left here. Not much at all. And a lot of these. So I think I want to get these last couple, because I think it's doable. Spell durations are increased by 50%. That's a pretty big increase. Oh, and I got that thing cast, so I need to cast up a bunch of those, and I can now buy it. So now these are going to cast for 40 seconds. Cast all those that I can. Let's just take that off auto casting. Wait till I get full mana. Cast, and then we can turn Tax Collector on to auto casting. What's my exchange rate up to? Current overall bonus, 1900%. It's not a bad per second. I think we gotta buy this last one. And then we might reincarnate with a whole bunch of gems, which will push me much further. And then I need to maybe start working some of these trophies. I'm gonna have all the angels for sure. We should figure out some of these secret trophies. We will. Events? There's no events. I wonder if they do plan on doing events for the game, which would be cool. I really do think that would be cool. So let's cast. Now these are worth 1.4. Well, we just cast a whole bunch of them, I guess. Seems like I ran out of mana really quickly, but maybe I was just really broke. Maybe that was the deal. What did we determine we needed? So now we'll take it off. 500 of them, huh? Okay. Well, I mean, that'll be okay. But to get up that high, I don't think we're going to do it by getting one a shot. I think we need to work on some of these buildings, move everything to a QA. Yeah, I think I can handle that one pretty easily. Alright, everything's now at a QA. I can buy up some of these. Can't do that. But I can do this, and cast this a whole bunch of times. Yeah, see, now it's worth almost 8 a piece. Yeah, I'm halfway there in just that one shot. Much better, and I got myself to the 50 mana per second. Just buy up everything. Because here momentarily we'll just do that thing again and build another huge chunk. I need to buy these up to an even number. There we go. Now we can go back to tens. Everything cost at least 1 QA to upgrade it 10 times. So we're almost full on mana again. As soon as we get full on mana, we'll do this, and we should probably be able to push this last one. Yeah, see, we're getting 9 apiece now. Super close. Don't leave me that short. I still got 20 seconds. I feel like we'll be pretty fine here. Awesome. About the last one. So now it goes from 311 trillion to 500 trillion. Ugh. See, now I need to save my angel coins, which luckily I still have a whole bunch of. Multiplicatively increase mana region by 10%. Nice, I'll take it. So I wonder if there's just more now, huh? Are there even more? Well, no, because if you look at the trophies, I've already got all of them. And I'm not seeing, like, a secret one unlocked, but maybe there is, because there's a whole bunch of secret trophies down here for allegiances. Only one upgrade to buy? I like it. Bye, bye, bye. Alright. Cast this nice little combo here again. I don't really know what I need all the cash for currently. But I think we're just going to upgrade buildings. Quintillion coins. That's a lot of coinage. I wonder what comes after. Is it just QB that comes next? I mean, we're not going to get there on this summoning. Maybe it's QI. Who knows? Do we look at buying more buildings? Increasing this, which will increase this? Yeah, while we're off, we might as well. Everything under 100. Those all up to 100. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Spent way too much. That's okay. Everything under 100. There we go. There we go. There we go. I did get some more upgrades over there. Oh, looks like we need to cast more spells and get more mana. I'm sorry, get more coin. Essentially turn our mana into coin. Awesome. Yeah, that gives you quite a bit. We've unlocked Spell Prodigy. Cast 5,000 spells in a single game. Awesome. I have definitely been casting the spells this game. And lots of them. Move everything back up to 100 is where we were going. Yep. There we go. It's up over 100. That's up over 100. You're up over 100. By you, by you, by you, by you. Love it. I'm not quite full yet. We'll buy all those guys up. Legendary heroes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's a pretty good one. It needs QI coin, so it's got to be QI next. Has to be. Look at my gems go up every time I just cast Tax Collection. I mean, look at them jump. And theoretically, I can just auto-cast those, so I don't even got to sit here and click, which is nice. Very nice. I can almost, well, no, not almost. I'm 60% of the way to being able to do that once a second. And then when those things are gone, I'm done casting it. Oh, I got QI coins. Let's buy the cheaper stuff first. Dump all of these in here. Yep. Awesome. Need QI coin, need QI coin. Everything is up above 100 QA. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Lots of trophies. I haven't maxed any of these yet, but that's alright. We can continue to upgrade these a lot. A lot, a lot. Or do I just increase... So I bought them all. I feel like we're doing good and I don't want to just reincarnate just to try a new alliance. But I feel like I do want to try them all. This one is just really good. Like, at least compared to what I was doing the other day with the elves. Seems much better. And I seem to get a lot of gems in comparison. I'm just not quite ready to walk away from this alliance. I am, however, ready to walk away from the game for a little bit. And I don't want to leave you guys on hang just to wait for me to come back. Yeah, see, I don't think I just want to cast that. I think maybe I just want to just keep casting that. Who knows? I wish... See, it said there was ways to... You can even see them here. Reach 6,000 mana. Reach 2 million mana. How much mana am I at? Mana produced this game. So... This game, this reincarnation. Maybe this game is... This time I sat down? I don't know, that's weird. So maybe that's what this little question mark at the top is. Eventually I can reincarnate and do something different. I don't know. We will get there, I believe. But I think we might just call it this run done. And realize that the angels were actually pretty darn spiffy. Very darn spiffy, let's say. 50,000 faction coins. Unlock mana stream. See, I'm getting more stuff. I'm getting more trophies, which is nice. I just don't know that I want to sit here too much longer. I feel like we've gotten all of the angel bonuses. We've been able to look at them all. We found this one, which was nice. Anything really new? Not going to get that anytime soon. We did finish off the angel trophy. Got a lot more to go on that one. Some of these other ones. Secret trophy. 150 tax collections in less than 5 seconds. That's a lot. Sun blessing. After 6 and before 1. Some of these are weird. Yeah, some of these are weird. Some of these I can't even get to. Like the farm is series 6 out of 22. So it is going to get to a point where, so now do I get another one? If I go, how much do I need? So move up to 300 and I'm at 95. I don't know that I can just up and buy 300 of these. I cannot up just and buy 300 of those. Yeah, I can't just up and buy 300 of those. So which ones are we a little bit closer on? 300, 300, 300. Slave pen is not something I can do. 300. Looks like Wizard Tower. 200. So I'm at 94. We can buy the Wizard Tower. Yeah, that unlocks that trophy. So it's not like this picture is one trophy. It's like this whole stack is one trophy. And there's all these hidden ones, which is weird. I've only found the one hidden one. See if we can't find some more here eventually. That might be kind of the end game goal with this, is to find all the trophies. I think, however, we might have to call it a day there. Might as well cast them all. See what we can get up to. I mean, we can get up there pretty high, pretty quick. And it's not like we're maxed anywhere. I'm going to call it, I did like playing those angels. If I had to rate the angels in comparison to the elves, I think the elves might have taken a step down and been adjusted to like a 4. And these angels came in pretty strong. I want to give them like an 8 or a 9. Leave just a little bit of wiggle room in case I find something that's even better than these guys. But at this moment, these angels are really sitting top tier for me. Again, I've only played the elves and now the angels, but these angels were 1,000 times better than the elves were. The elves I had to do a lot of clicking, like my finger today is still sore. It is what it is. I mean, this game is a clicker. That's kind of what it is. But we're gonna call it here today. Go ahead and leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought about the angels in comparison to the elves. I think it's pretty clear cut, but let me know what you think. Maybe I was missing something on the elves. Maybe I didn't have a spell here or there or something. I don't know. Maybe there was something I missed that made them better than I played them. But if you know what I missed, let me know. Or if you agree with me that the angels are clear-cut heads above the elves, let me know that as well. And we're going to go ahead and get out of here today. Y'all have a great evening. Thank you.